Exactly. It's your man, your new fitness fanatic, King Leo. And guys, I'm coming live to you for a couple of reasons. If you're reading the title, that's just what it is. It's resist the urge to be the person you were and invest in the person you want to be and who you like to be. And I'm specifically speaking as far as your health and wellness, the fit life. The healthier your body is, the easier it is for you to handle the challenges of life. If your body's in shape, if your body feels good, if you're taking care and taking control of your health and wellness, it makes it a lot easier for you to be able to handle life's issues. But before I go further, look, I got a few officers, friends that always comment on my driving and talking. Listen, I'm driving safe. I used to drive ambulances. I know what I'm doing. I'm not impeding traffic. And I'm not keeping my eyes all on the camera with the car running. So take it easy. POs. Not my POs, but you know. So back to what I was saying. So we're talking about resisting the urge to be the person you weren't and challenging yourself to be who you like to be in life. So I got a story about that. So as you guys know, all my friends that know me, I'm born and raised Detroit, D-boy for life. Currently I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. That's my new home now. Primarily because of the changes I had to make in my life. So I was a paramedic for Detroit Fire Department EMS division. It was a great job. It was a great life experience. I worked there for 15 years, met a bunch of great people, helped a bunch of great people. But it came to a point in my life where I had goals, I had aspirations, some different things were happening with the city, and I had to decide what I wanted to do for my life. So in doing that, the decision after talking with my family was it was time to move. It was time to leave. So I did everything I needed to do. Exited out, exit interview, all my paperwork, resignation, and I was ready to go. The tragedy hits. You know, I got to make it dramatic. Tragedy strikes. I mean, it was traumatic. I was in a major car accident. And just to give you a brief idea of what happened, basically, I was leaving a Kroger. And as I was exiting the Kroger, a lady who wasn't watching struck my vehicle. Struck my vehicle with her vehicle. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the specifics of everything that broke down, but basically, we talked together and, you know, we were handling the situation as you're supposed to. Out of nowhere, another motorist struck both of us at about 40 miles an hour. So as a result of that accident, I mean, pinned my legs against another vehicle. And as a result of that, I received multiple breaks in my left leg. And I took about 50 stitches in my right leg with some muscle and tendon exposure. And so immediately as that happened, all I could think about in my head, besides my family and besides, you know, my health, it was like, well, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? I'm laying on the ground, I'm bleeding and broken in traffic. You know, he hit me so hard, he knocked my shoes off my feet. And what am I gonna do now? Like, I'm injured, I'm hurt, what's gonna happen? And so I get to the hospital and the trauma team is excellent. And all the trauma doctors are super surprised because they're like, man, based on the accident, the mechanism of injury, what the other police were reporting, you know, my leg should be a mangled mess. And, you know, it's because, you know, my bone density, long story short, it's because my bone density and just taking care of my health and the way that my body was in physical conditioning shape that it did not fold on me under a situation like that and completely disabled me so that I couldn't function in life. I rehabbed. Shout out to all the great doctors and all the great specialists that helped me. Sustained another fracture, a stress fracture that they didn't even find until I came down here, had another setback. But again, because of the resilience of my body, due to my fit life, I was able to recover, and I'm walking, I'm jumping, I'm running. Every day's not easy. Every day is very challenging, but I'm able to do it. I'm saying that to segue into now, you know, because I've always embraced fitness and health and wellness, it also inspired me to move forward with those things that I love, become a personal trainer, a certified nutritionist, and to start a YouTube channel. Because I see myself being something better than I was. Now, there was nothing wrong with the man I was as a paramedic, working for the fire department. It was a great experience. But you have to believe in things that you want to do and pursue. If you know that you have something inside of you that's a passion and that makes you happy, and that would be an aspect of your life to fulfill you, you need to go for that. You need to do it. You need to take that leap of faith and take a chance on yourself. Because as soon as I got injured, I was getting all these phone calls. Hey man, you can take your resignation back. You can stay here for a little while. You can heal up. It'll be all right. You can think about it again. You can try it later. But I knew that if I did that, it would only be an excuse for me to not be or not take a chance on myself and be who I wanted to be or who I'm aspiring to be. And again, I credit that to my fitness, my fit life, which also brings me to what I'm saying to you guys now. So now, segueing into a YouTube fitness channel, man, the challenge is real. I'm having all kind of issues. You know, I got people that, you know, were all lined up to help me, but unbeknownst to them, they started having life issues affect them. So as a result, I had to become the everyman. I had to teach myself to film, to edit, lighting, how to be open to people and be on camera. All these things are very challenging, and I'm not gonna be discouraged by the pitfalls I'm having in order to do these things. And so, you know, the sleepless nights, working crazy hours at jobs, the only way I'm able to even be able to keep up with this pace and do the things that I'm doing currently is because my body is healthy. My body is strong. I treat my body as a priority in my life because it's gonna help me sustain and be able to do other things I want. You guys want to be healthy. It's a lot of people that want to train. It's a lot of people that want to eat right, that want to do better, but they're not making it a priority in their life. Be able to be strong enough so that heart can hold, so that blood pressure's not plaguing, so you can't have a stroke, so you don't have a heart attack, so you're not having numbness and tingling and neuropathy, so your back's not breaking, hips, your knees not messing up and crumbling on you because you're not investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. I don't think I was able to work half of the jobs and do half of the things I could do that required a physical ability if my body was not in some form of physical fit shape. And we all want to make excuses. Well, the gym is too much. Well, I don't have time. Well, I can't plan all these meals. Kids, they like to eat sugary cereals and sweet. I'm gonna buy a whole separate menu for myself, or it's too expensive to eat organic. Just like anything else you want to prioritize in your life and do, you can make your fit life a priority. You have to tackle it from a realistic perspective, but you can do it. If you can't get in a commercial gym, train at home. If you can't eat organic, don't eat organic. There's fruits and vegetables that you can eat and can afford that don't have to kill your pockets. We all have access to the internet now. We all have access to smartphones. We look up world star fights. We look up what new star got a new booty. We look up what fashion week was like in Paris. And all those people are living their lives. But what about you? What investment are you making on your life in order to become the person you're trying to be? Specifically, your fit life. This health thing is essential to your success. If your body and your mind and your insides are not functioning in optimal conditions, you will not be able to persevere and push through these life challenges and come out better. That's why so many people stress out and turn to cigarettes, alcohol, smoking. You can clean it up and vape, do vaping, but it's the same thing. You can justify it in your own way, drinking coffee, using stimulants, whatever the case may be, to soften the blow of the fact that you're not doing what you're supposed to do with your body to become successful in life. And all I'm doing is challenging you guys to invest in your health and your fitness and your wellness. It's gonna improve all these other aspects. When you got that energy, when you got that get up and go, and everybody else is exhausted and tired and can't move forward, and they're looking at you in awe and wondering why you're able to do it, is because you took the time to plan, to organize, to execute, to become consistent about something that you feel like is important to you, and that's your life. Yeah, that's your mind, that's your body. If you want to be able to go forward and do the things you want to do in life to become successful, you're going to have to invest in your fit life. I know I wouldn't be here today. I know I wouldn't have survived and come back from that injury if my body was not in the condition to sustain that kind of contact to my body, to become better, to be better, to feel better. And you can do it too. You can do it too. I just challenge you and urge you to be the person that you want to be, not who you are today. Be better than yourself. You can do it. But here's the realistic aspect of all I'm saying. It almost has to become an obsession. An obsession. Not to the verge where you sacrifice your family, your livelihood, but to the point where it almost is a complete embodiment of who you are. It has to be that strong of a priority in your life in order for it to make a difference, in order for it to increase your well-being and your way of life. It has to become an obsession, people. So again, I'm challenging you all and I'm urging you to be better than you were even today, and continue to move forward and push yourself to be a better person that you've been trying to become in all this time. It just takes a step. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to be or do it the way that you think somebody wants you to do it. Just take a little time to invest that time on yourself to be that person you want to be. And listen, after I'm done recording this, go back, listen to it again. It might make sense a second or third time around. I talk a lot. I'm a talker, as you can tell. But it was a challenge for me to get in front of the camera and be vulnerable, so gives people a chance to critique you and break you down. But I got a message, and I'm passionate about what I'm trying to do, and I'm investing in myself, as you should as well.